Another late night one. So, one of the visitors wrote, I also looked at 2 Thessalonians chapter 2. That also supports this. This is under the video that I just made that brings all those three teachings together. Why pre-tribulation rapture is a heresy and you will not be saved. And so this is a second comment by him. This time he says, I also looked at 2 Thessalonians chapter 2. That also supports this, what I'm saying in the video. He had said before that he's pre-trib rapture, or that he's undecided. I couldn't tell, really. It was one of the two. So I wrote, can you clarify what this is? Because it wasn't clear what he meant. And then another guy comes in and he writes, bruh, no, it doesn't. And I went and looked at his channel, and he has Robert Breaker and some others like that, like Watchman something, right? So I knew his take already. And I wrote to him, I wrote, are you just here to argue or to learn something? Because Paul says that if you are here to cause strife, you will not be saved, regardless what you believe. It's God's words, not mine. So either watch this video the whole way through and then ask real questions, not Robert Breaker stupid questions that are statements, and engage in a learning dialogue. Your life depends on it. Then I wrote again, after I looked at 2 Thessalonians, and I thought I would write this to him to help him understand. This is to the same guy who came along and said, bro, no, it doesn't. So I wrote, you refuse to love the truth, apparently, for God's testimony is truth. And this is what it says about the gathering of the saints, aka rapture. Now we beseech you, brethren, by the coming of our Lord Jesus Christ, and by our gathering together unto him, that ye be not soon shaken in mind, or be troubled, neither by spirit, nor by word, nor by letter, as from us, as that day of Christ is at hand. Let no man deceive you by any means. Notice he rebukes you for making people troubled in their minds, either by spirit or by words, saying that the day of Christ is at hand. Stop it. For Paul then says about you, pre-trib rapture heretics, let no man deceive you. About you, not to you. That means we should not let you deceive us. That is in reference only to those saying the day of Christ is at hand. That means you and your heretic buddies. Then what does Paul say? For that day shall not come except there be a falling away first, and that man of sin be revealed, the son of perdition, who opposeth and exalteth himself above all that is called God, or that is worshipped, so that he, as God, sitteth in the temple of God, showing himself that he is God. The rise of the Antichrist must happen before our being gathered unto Christ. Now, if you cannot read that sentence, then either you are blind or you do not know English. Clearly, neither of those are true about you. Therefore, you have no excuse. Either love the truth or stop calling yourself Christians, liars and heretics. Now, this is interesting because this one doctor, Dr. Ice, tried to claim that the falling away, which is the apostasy, that word really is referring to the rapture, and that there's really the rapture has to happen first. It has to happen first before what? It's talking about when the gathering of the saints to Jesus Christ happens. That's the rapture. And he's saying, well, the rapture has to happen first before the rapture can happen. Hold on. So the rapture has to happen first, and the Antichrist has to rise before the rapture happens. It's not talking about two raptures here. It's talking about one, and they don't call it rapture. They call it the gathering of the saints. So, our gathering together unto him. So, it doesn't hold up. Every little way they try to squirm out of it and hate the truth, it doesn't hold up. So, all they're doing is they're just displaying their hatred for the truth. Even this Dr. Ice. Everyone who's opposing what it says plainly right there in Revelation 24-6 and other places that I've shown, they just oppose the truth because they hate the truth. They don't want to hold the truth. They hate the truth. It burns their hands for some reason. But for those of you who love the truth, may the Lord bless you as you seek him with all your heart.